our point of view, the past decade was about people sharing content. And the audience in the next decade, for the audience, is going to be about taking part in content.
All right, before we start, who's meerkatting this? Anybody? Just us?
Yeah.
Just us? All right, great, Aaron. The first thing I wanted to start about, I was out, I don't know who was at South by this year, but it was the first year in a few years where there was just something so exciting happening before we got there as marketers, and then we got there, saw the zeitgeist of the new app. And this year, it was Meerkat. So my question for you, Ben, I mean, you were like a celebrity. People were stalking you, dying to meet you, taking selfies with you, meerkatting with you. What did that feel like? What was that like?
I think it doesn't matter. I think that we were excited about the fact that we were able to take something that was there, live streaming. It was there. There was other companies doing that, and making it something that everybody relating to. And for us, that was the biggest compliment, the fact that we were able to get people that weren't live streaming before to live stream.
You know, we've spent a lot of time as brands thinking about, you know, always on demand. And now we're at a point where we're back to moments and being live and creating community and moments around that. And you and I had a talk backstage about this, but I would love for you to talk about your perception of like why live matters and why it matters now.
Well, look, as I talked about, I think we're in this world now where we're so used to everything being available to us at all the times that we're all having these very diffuse experiences. And I think we can really find these moments where we come together. You know, video is this emotional connection, this medium that we watch that just brings us in and creates more, you know, response from people than almost any other type of content out there. And you know, I've known Ben for a year. Ben just had this moment, he called it this spontaneous togetherness. For the first time, we're all on our phones looking at the same thing together with somebody who's broadcasting to us. We're commenting, we're participating. And it was this magical, emotional moment that, you know, somebody else put it really well, that we're all a little bit less alone.
So when you're playing in a participatory medium, in
Yes.
one-to-many synchronous, I think the worst thing you can do is just hold the phone as just like as a tool, just to stream whatever is happening and stream it live. A stream should be participatory, should be engaging, you should talk to the audience, you should say hi, you should answer questions, you should tap on the face of the people and say, well, that's you can do on our platform, but you should see how you can engage with the audience in an intimate way that will make something delightful for that person, even if it's not for him, knowing that it can happen the next time he tunes in. That's what makes it a new type of content, and not the fact that it's just streamed live.
I want to ask Josh, because I want to take this to a larger innovation conversation very much. I think because we're brands in the room and it's Digitas, like you and I talk a lot about experimentation and how to get started, whether it's on Medium or Meerkat, you know, and I think you have a great point of view on that. Do you want to share that?
Sure. Well, look, I think we're at this amazing point in the world where social has changed the way that everybody goes to who they talk to and listen to and want to hear from. And we've learned to trust our friends in actually many ways, even more than the traditional media, and actually pick our own influencers. And I think what's happened is we've also gotten a little bit into the filter bubble. And I think we're now at a point where for brands, they need to recreate an authentic voice and figure out how to go talk to people in the way that they feel like another person, that they're actually choosing to tune into and choosing to trust and choosing to have that relationship. And we're building all these new platforms that let people do more authentic storytelling. And we'd love to see everybody kind of experimenting and spending as much time as they can trying to understand what the people are really doing there, instead of just looking at it as a channel, how can I now get my existing voice into that exact same old channel?